Wow, does my hair look red under this fluorescent light? Oh man, I tell you, everybody keeps saying my hair is getting like this reddish hue, and now I actually see it being right here under this light. My hair, ever since I was young, has always been like this really, really light blonde in the summertime when it's really short. And then the wintertime, I usually let it grow longer because the days get colder. And it gets darker, almost kind of like a mousy brown, like they said Lucille Ball's actual hair color was. But wow, I can't get over that. And it's funny because when I was up visiting my aunt last year, she had commented that it looked like I had highlights. She's like, "Oh, where'd you go to get your red highlights?" I'm like, "Red highlights? I don't dye my hair. I don't dare dye my hair with my kind of skin. I'd probably break out all over the place." But man, I can't get over that. So anyway, thought we'd do another vlog today. I was watching Vlogging Life for a few minutes, and I didn't even know this because apparently YouTube Red has come out. And for those of you guys that haven't heard about that, YouTube Red is the YouTube subscription service where you pay $10 a month. You get unlimited ad-free content. You get special YouTube music and a few other things. It seems really interesting to me that they want to go this route. I mean, it's similar, of course, to paying for something like Netflix or Amazon Prime. I just don't know if this is actually going to work because, unfortunately, there are third-party programs like ad blockers that can do that already. Now, as Vlogging Life was saying, the only people he thinks are probably going to do that are the people that are lazy and don't want to learn about that. They just want a quick fix. I definitely agree. They'll probably use it, but I don't think they're going to get the subscriber base that they hope for because, that was the thing about YouTube. It's nice that it's free. It's nice that it's ad supported. And I realize that they're doing this because, they want to get more money. Like I've said before, YouTube was never a big money maker for Google. I mean, they might make a little bit, but it's definitely not one of their bigger ventures. And I think they're just doing this to try to boost revenue. Other than that, I really can't see it going that far. Well, I've got a few things I got to do today, but first I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Give me just one second. We are at my YouTube homepage, and I wanted to show you this right here. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but I wanted to point out that my subscribers have increased significantly since I've been asking you guys, if you readily watch my videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button. So, yay, I want to thank you guys for that. Again, that really helps me out. The more subscribers I get, hopefully I'll be able to get more items to review, and it just helps me out all around. So, again, I could never do this without you guys. I really want to thank you once again. And as you can see, I did surpass the million views. I have 1,188,742 views on my channel, so that is just incredible. When I started doing this about 5 years ago now, I never thought I'd even get to this point. But yep, like I said, that is really a milestone for me. And again, thank you guys so much for your help. All right, let's head downstairs. I want to check on the weather situation because they're saying we're supposed to get a lot of rain today. Yeah, it looks like it's been raining a little bit. Wow, it's definitely clouded over. We had some spotty showers this morning, but yeah, I can definitely tell, especially from the north. And then it looks like the weather pattern's actually moving north to south. So when that happens, yeah, we generally get a lot of rain, and that usually brings some storms. Let's go ahead and check and see about Mom's roses here. Oh, you can see we got one bloom in here. Pretty. Oh man, these flowers are so gorgeous, and it's amazing to see these actually still blooming in November. That was the one I showed you about a week ago. That one's starting to die off, and it isn't going to be too much longer because we've had some really, really cool nights, and they'll stop blooming when we hit a freeze. But wow, look at this! Got a whole new cluster right there. See if I can get a better shot of that. I'll have to ask her. I think these are actually called knockout roses, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me in the comments if I am wrong. But yeah, I mean, just absolutely beautiful. She planted this probably 5 or 6 years ago, and it has done so well around here, which is really surprising because if any of you guys live in the Hampton Roads area, you know that our soil around here is terrible. We're so close to the ocean that it's full of sand. It's very, has a lot of impurities in it. Actually, when we do plant stuff, we have to use a lot of peat moss. We have to use a lot of fertilizer, anything to add nutrients to the soil. Because the last time, I'll never forget when we first moved here, we planted a holly bush, I think one right there. It wasn't these, and we didn't know because we had just moved down from New York, and our soil up there, although rocky, was very nutrient rich. So we didn't know that we need to use peat moss or any kind of fertilizer. We just planted it, fed it a little bit with the little plant food sticks, and watered it. And it seemed to do well initially, but within a year, the thing was dead. I never forget, we went to our local Home Depot and talked to one of the ladies there who works in the garden center, who has now actually become a really good friend of ours. And she was telling me that, she was telling us, oh yeah, if you plant anything around here, you got to use fertilizer or it is just going to totally die. All right, guys, now I'm back inside. I'm in the laundry room, and one thing I forgot to do the other day, I forgot to touch up my shirts, so I've got to put those in the dryer here. I'll tell you one little top tip, I guess you could call it, if you're just learning to do your own laundry. Don't ever dry your shirts all the way. Let them dry like on a clothes hanger like we have here. It'd be nice, of course, if we had one outside, but it rains too much around here for that to be practical. What I do is I let them dry. I'll leave them up there for a day or two to make sure they are totally dry. Like you can see this, just maybe slightly damp towards the bottom, and that's fine. Throw it into your dryer, and I always like to add a dryer sheet or two. Just go ahead and add one today. And then I usually put it on, this is called the time dry, and I'll usually do it for maybe about, let's say 40 minutes, and go ahead and turn it on. And basically what that does is it gives a light heat to the clothes and lets them dry, and it removes the wrinkles. Then you take them out and hang them up and put them back up in your closet. And basically what that does is it keeps your clothes looking better longer. And give you an example, I used to have my shirts that I would dry all the time. Not only would they shrink, but they were only lasting about 5 or 6 months because the dryer is very harsh on cotton fabric. And now that I hang them up and just do what they call a time dry or a touch-up dry, I've had some of these shirts, like the shirt I'm wearing here. I've had this probably for 5 years now, and I just started to get a little hole in there from wear. So if you guys want to make your clothes last, and I do, that's just one good tip for you guys. Talk to you in a little bit. What are you doing? Yes? What you want? I kid you not, guys. I have spent the majority of the morning giving this one attention. She is just ecstatically happy. Very lonesome, too. You want to talk? Did a boo boo? What you want? If you make kind of weird noise with her, sometimes she'll do the same. What you want, little girl? You want to say hi to everybody on YouTube? Say hi, Al. Say hi, Al. She doesn't like the light. Let me see if it works if I turn the light off. Say hi. Yeah? You gonna say hi? She really does not like the camera very much. Turn the light back on so we can see your pretty back. No, everybody doesn't want to see your butt. Look at that. She's still got that little white spot in the back. It's so cute. Everybody likes seeing LT. Yeah. Yes, they do, baby. What she really wants is for me to give her one of these. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? This? I better give her a treat. Let's see. Let's see what she does with the bag. Is it? It's treats. Yeah, she'll just sit there and rub the bag. It's like, yes, Matt, that's what I want. I want some treats. I'm going to give her some treats because she's been a good girl. Watch what else she'll do. If I put the bag up here. Come on. Come on. I'm going to climb. Sometimes she'll try to climb up the bookshelf. What? Look. Yeah, I guess not today. You're not going to perform for everybody on YouTube, are you, sweetie? Yeah, she's a good girl. Pretty kitty. Want to say hi to everybody? Want to talk? Let's talk. Yeah, typical cat doesn't want to do anything you tell them to. Good girl. Yeah? What? Sometimes she'll sniff up and down my arm, too. Come here. Come here. Or she'll just headbutt my hand. Such a good cat. I'll do this once in a while for all you guys out there that I know are cat lovers like me. Yeah, good baby. Good baby. And it's funny, she only likes me pet in this corner. Anywhere in the house, anywhere else in the house, she'll just totally run away from me. Yeah, typical for a feral cat, that is. All right, let's get you some treats.
Guys, so I just dropped Mom off at PT. I'm in her car. I'm using my dash mount, my windshield mount, the suction cup one. It's about to go, believe me. The rubber got really hot one day, and I couldn't get it off. Now I finally got it off my windshield after about a month. I could see the rubber is all deformed, and it really doesn't make a good suction, so I apologize. There's a little shaking right now. It's barely hanging on, so we'll see how this goes. I got to run some errands. I got to pick up Mom's prescription, as usual, and then I'll probably hit the thrift store and Dollar Tree again. I don't really expect to get much from the thrift store today because it is Monday, and as you guys know, they don't put anything out over the weekend. One thing I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about was this YouTube Red, because I'll be honest with you, I really haven't had much of a chance to really read up about it until this afternoon. And I tell you, I'm not really happy with what I see. It looks like it might hurt the creators, in other words, us and all the other guys that have the YouTube channels, because apparently you get the first month for free. And I'm gonna give a credit to Vlogging Life for telling me that, and it is indeed true. I had read that, and that first month free, we're not going to see any money out of that. So all of the ad revenue that comes from that first month, there isn't going to be any because there's going to be no ads, and then of course the people are going to still be watching the videos. So Google's not going to make any money, hence we're not going to be making any money. So that's kind of a downer, but I'm hoping that's only for the first month or so. And by no means is my YouTube channel my main source of income. I'm not in this for the money. Granted, it's nice to have a little extra money to basically improve the channel, and that's what I usually wind up doing with the YouTube money. If you guys were curious, a lot of it goes back into the channel. A lot of it went to buying that GoPro to improve my videos, especially when I'm out doing something active, which I know hasn't been a lot lately, but that's going to change. I also have to buy computer equipment. I used a lot of my YouTube money to buy my Dell XPS 8700. That helps with video editing. My old computer was that Dell Vostro 400 quad core, which although it was a good system, it was really lacking in CPU processing power, especially when trying to render footage. I also had to purchase another hard drive recently. I know I didn't do a video on that. It was at a time when I was just really, really busy doing things around the house and with family. It's not that I forgot, guys. It's just I didn't feel like doing it. I'm sorry. I bought a 2 terabyte hard drive, basically to increase my storage. I'm actually gonna have to do another one because in my system I have the 2 terabyte drive, the Dell XPS 8700 drive, the 2 terabyte hard drive. I have the 1 terabyte main hard drive, and then I have an external 1 terabyte drive, which is now almost full. And I always like to have a redundant backup. So that means I want to have my videos in 2 places. So the very next purchase for me is going to be probably another external drive, and that'll be a 2 or a 4 terabyte drive. We'll just have to see what the budget allows for. Oh, I can't believe this. I tell you, I've had allergies like crazy the past couple of days. Every time the weather changes, like we're going from summer to fall, you know, and it's not even like the pollen. I think it's just the change in the atmosphere. The atmospheric pressure changes, the temperature changes. And my body never seems to acclimate to it very well. Let's rephrase that. Acclimate. Yeah, you get stuffed out. My head's been like just spinning the last few days, but it's getting better. I can tell my sinuses are clearing up, and hopefully won't have too many more days of this. And I'm just looking at my dash cam. For some reason, it is going crazy. I still have the Pony dash cam. Lately, it's supposed to have auto motion detect. Basically, if you come to a stop and it doesn't see you moving, it stops recording to save space. And of course, if it sees any movement or you start moving the car again, you'll start recording. But for some reason, that part of it's not working very well. It keeps cutting in and out. I don't know if the sensor is going bad, or maybe I may even have to clean the lens. You know, I haven't cleaned the lens in a while. That could be playing havoc with the motion detector. So I'll just have to see what happens. I'm going to use it for a while until I can get some extra money and then maybe purchase a better one. Again, this was just something I got from the thrift store. I paid, I think it was like $15 for it. I have a video on it too. It's a Pony dash cam, and you know, it's decent. For a first try, I've been pretty happy with it. Well, I'm about at the thrift store, so I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hopefully I find something today. If not, I'll show you what I get from the Dollar Tree. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Guys, well, the thrift store did not disappoint. I actually found a few good items today. First, I found this Royal compact and flexible calculator. It runs solely on solar power. It's called Solar 6 Light Powered Calculator. I don't know when it's from, but looking at the design, I'm guessing late 70s, early 80s. There are no dates on the back of it whatsoever. And somebody pulled all the price stickers off, so I can't tell you exactly when it's from, but you can see how thin it is. I mean, look at this. That is like micro thin for a calculator. I figured it'd be good to use in my wallet, and it's just something really cool. You know, the time to pick up something is when you see it. I'll go ahead and get close here so you guys can pause the video if you want to read what that actually says, all the features. Gave 98 cents for that. Next, even better find is this Microsoft Office 2008 Mac Edition. And yes, I did pay a whopping 98 cents for this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It is complete. I'll show you guys. It does have the disc in it. I'm not going to show you guys the product key, but you can see up the side. I don't want you guys to see the product key. I'll have to make sure that didn't get on film. But yeah, I mean, it's got the disc in it. It's got the official manual. So yeah, I mean, great find for 98 cents. I mean, it is from 2008, but I'm sure I could find a use for this. If any of you guys want it, maybe we can do a trade or something. I don't know, just saying. And last but not least, probably the best find of all. See if you guys can guess what that is. Well, you guys can probably see by the PlayStation logo. This is a PlayStation wireless stereo headset. I don't know if it works. I had no way to test it. You can see it does use the, if I can get it up there, mini USB to charge it. The battery is totally dead. I've tried turning it on and absolutely nothing happens. I gave $5 for this, which from what I can tell online is a really good deal. These things still sell used for $40, $50 from when I just looked up on the phone real quick. I will be testing this out later, just for you guys that are interested. I'll tell you right now, the model number is CECHYA-0080, and looks like it's from 2000. I'm looking at the date code here. It looks like it was made November 2nd of 2009, so hopefully it's still good. The only problem you really could have with this is if they haven't used it in a long time and never charged the battery. Of course, the internal lithium-ion battery might be shot, but I figured for $5 I'll take a chance. It's in really good shape. The metal top part here is not really scratched up at all. This side looks really nice. There are a couple little like paint marks, maybe where somebody scraped this against the wall when they had it on their head. As you can see, even with my big head, it fits nicely. So I can't wait to try this. So for these 3 items, I gave a whopping $7.36. All in all, not a bad haul. I'm going to head over to a Dollar Tree now, and if I find anything interesting, I'll go ahead and add it on to the video. So talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, so I just left Dollar Tree, and they didn't really have anything too interesting. It was just the usual, same old, same old. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here for today. I got to go ahead and pick Mom up, and then we're going to go make some dinner. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.